Hi Pisces, welcome to your love reading for the month of February. I went ahead and pulled your base cards just so I can meditate on them a little bit, but then we're going to go in and clarify everything and do that deeper dive and connect all the dots. Now, I pulled an influencing card and I got the Page of Wands. Page of Wands talks about something that has piqued your interest, sparked your interest, and in a passionate way. Something that has stirred your emotions and your heart, and you want to act upon it. If you're single, I need to, cap this with, the shadow side also. Be careful that you don't run and not think about everything or being swept off your feet by a complete charmer. Be optimistic, but don't be naive, is all I'm saying. Because sometimes when you're dealing with somebody that's a Page of Wands, because if, say, you're also coupled, you might be dealing with somebody who's fun and very childlike and brings that energy to the table, but beyond that, they don't get past their childish ways. It's along those lines. Or you're dealing with somebody that's younger than you, that's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's just influence. So let's just take that in consideration when we're doing the rest of your reading. So at the beginning of the month you have, and also, I'm sorry to just stop that for a second. Remember that wands tend to have a bit of an aggressive nature because they are wands. The rods come from the fire element. So they're also the element of action, doing, moving forward, and depending on, what the position's in, it tells you at what state. So a page is being the youngest, the knight being the mid-level, and the king being stable. Now at the beginning of the month you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. I'll hold it upright for you, but no, it's in the reverse position. This just means you're rushing without thinking, or somebody's rushing in quickly to you, or you're not hearing back from something or someone that you want to hear from. If you're in a relationship, or you feel like if you're in a relationship you're not getting those responses that you want from your mate, or if you're single you're just rushing out there and with no other response. We're going to clarify and we're going to see what's going on. Knight of Pentacles, another knight. This is you wanting stability. If you're single, you want stability in your life. You're going to get off your horse and you're going to go and build that future for yourself. That's what you want. Knight of Pentacles, if you're also in a relationship, you receive something stable, but it's just slow going. It's not coming to you fast enough. And this is becoming an issue for you, Pisces, because you also got the Strength card, where the Strength card for me means you either need patience, it's coming your way if you're single, or if you're in a coupled up relationship, sorry, my throat chakra was closing, or you need strength for the crap that you recently went through in your relationship, and or you need strength to carry you through to fix the relationship you're currently in. Either way, patience is required of you. Three of Wands, taking the risk and putting yourself out there if you're single. Three of Wands, if you're in a coupled up relationship, you're waiting for your ships to come in. It means that you took the risk to be with this person and now you're waiting for them to respond to you. So, maybe you went out on a few dates and you're like, okay, so where do we stand now? And you're waiting for that response. You took the risk by putting yourself out there. Or you actually see a future with this person that you're with. But again, if you're single, I digress. You're taking the risk upon yourself to put yourself out there. And you are, because the sun is here. You're feeling like a kid again. When you were a kid, did you care about a mortgage? Did you care about rent or taxes? You didn't care about none of that. You cared about your bike and your friends, and you were going out and you were like hopping fences. That's how you feel again, or you will feel, and because this is at the end of the month. If you're in a relationship, that's exactly how you'll feel regarding your relationship. The Hermit. This is the last and final card. The Hermit in reverse. You could be also dealing with a Virgo that may be shutting you out a little bit. Virgos tend to do that. They're so internal and they internalize everything that sometimes they don't realize. And they don't have to be a Virgo. I'm just saying that's the energy, that if you are in a coupled up relationship, you might feel like, you've been, you've been neglected. And the reason is because that person, your spouse, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever, they're internalizing certain things and they don't realize that they're doing this to you. If you're single, you're ready to go out and go with. You're done. You're done being in hermit mode, basically. And this is the end of February going into March. So come in March, you're feeling like this. Full force. Let's go. Let's do this. Pisces, Knight of Swords in reverse. Why did you get this? Please clarify. Jesus. And I bent that poor card. You got the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Either you think this woman is your competition, or she could be jealous of you, or she's the thorn in your side, or whatever it is. There's a fire sign female in your life that is blocking you from moving forward, which is why you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. She is a fire sign female. She is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Either she's blocking you or you're letting her block you. This is why you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. You're not moving forward if you're single because of her. If you are in a relationship with somebody, this person is blocking things from happening for you. She's got to go. Knight of Pentacles. Whether she's occupying rent in here or she's physically occupying space in your house, she's got to go. The Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Pentacles? If she's your friend, because she's in the upright position, she's not reversed. She's in the upright, she will help you. That's the flip side. That is the flip side of the fire sign female. They will help you get yourself from here to here. That is the flip. Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? I see the Four of Pentacles in reverse, which means you are finally, allowing yourself to be vulnerable and put yourself out there if you're single. You're dropping the coins, but in a love reading, this means you're releasing your heart. You're opening your heart. Your heart chakra, you're allowing it to open. Because if you look at this guy, he's holding the coins covering his heart. In the reverse, he's letting it go. He's allowing his heart chakra to open and allow himself to move and go forward. Because this is the card that is clarifying this bad boy. This is you. You hopped off your horse and now you're building a future. If you're in a relationship, you want to fix the stability within your home. So you're going to allow yourself to be vulnerable. So you're going to be making offerings to said other person, Pisces. Strength. Why is strength here? Please clarify strength. One more. Please flip that right to the top card. Why is strength card here? Thank you. Six of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lack of balance. That's why you need strength and or patience to work this out. If you're in a relationship, you need to restore balance because one of you was giving and the other one was taking. There was a lack of imbalance, heavily so. So you're trying to restore this balance. If you are single and you're looking to mingle, you are putting yourself out there in a way where you're overgiving, you're oversharing, and you just need strength because you need time. You need to give it time to balance itself up. Be careful you're not meeting somebody who just wants you for your money also. Strength, patience. You obviously need patience to find balance within your life. That's for both coupled and single Pisceans. Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Where are my little fishy loos over here with the Three of Wands? Please clarify Three of Wands. Thank you. Yeah, the World. A new cycle, definitely. From mid-month to the end of the month, there's new cycle. Oh, hell yeah, girl. Boy. It's on. New cycle moving into a way better direction. Hello. Hello. I'm taking the risk I'm moving forward. I'm grabbing a rod and my surfboard and I'm out. I found my wave. I'm going to start a new cycle and I'm going to move into a better direction. Boom. So things start to change from mid-month to the end of February. Interesting. And this is probably why you have the sun here. Why is the sun here? Clarify the sun for us. Yeah, you're manifesting a new future. You want to change your future, even if you're in a coupled relationship. You're trying to use all the tricks in the trade and all the tools in your arsenal, Pisces, so you can fix this relationship if there needs to be any fixing or if there's any situations going on. But overall, I see happiness and contentment. There is very, very little issues that I see if you're in a relationship. More or less, I feel like this is a bigger reading for the single Pisces, because this just talks about bringing spark back into your relationship and, tweaking some issues that you guys might have. Maybe there's a lack of imbalance. And I think that the imbalance for the couple people, because you have this in reverse, like one is giving more than the other, because you do have the Hermit in reverse for you couple Pisces, you might feel out in the cold, and it just says you do need to give it a little bit of time, a little bit of patience. I don't think it's anything detrimental if you're in a relationship. I just think it's, a matter of working it out. Please clarify the Hermit in reverse for us. If you're single, Pisces, I think that, you are building up an arsenal mid-month to the end of February to put yourself out there, and you're using this energy to help propel you, because, the Magician is manifesting the sun. You're manifesting happiness in your life. One more card for the Hermit, please. Please pop out, or I think the Hermit. Thank you. Yeah, boom, done. I just said it. I love when I say things and then the cards just come out and back up what I literally just said. You're starting a new journey. You're taking this energy and you're propelling yourself forward. You're manifesting that new future to make yourself happy. You're coming out. I'm coming out. What to know. Let to go. I'm coming out. That's right. Pisces, I see nothing but amazing energy coming from you single Pisces. As far as what flew out, oh yeah, new cycle, that flew out. I think that the universe just said, hey you, just know, at the end of February, it's a whole new ball game. It's a whole new world. It's a whole new cycle. Some of you might be also traveling at the end of the month. For you also, you coupled up Pisceans. What can the Pisceans expect on February 14th? Either this is going to happen on the 14th, the day before, the day after. Time is fluid. We all know this. Energies ebb and flow. What can my Pisces expect on Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day. What is going on Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day, February 14th. Another chakra 3. Come on, come on. Hello. The one that fell on the floor? Okay. I get it now. I totally get it now. Let me just take out some of the clarifiers. On February 14th, on Valentine's Day, you are either getting, some of you are getting married, because that's what the Hierophant is. It's a institution, it's a community, it's a gathering, it's church, it's marriage, it's a relationship. You, with another lover, could be getting into a relationship. You could be getting engaged. You could be getting married. You are forming some sort of union with a lover. So even if you're single, you might not be come, mid-February. Or mid-February, you might be, you might meet somebody that's a potential lover that you're considering forming a relationship with. If you're single as a dollar bill, as they say. Very interesting. Let's just get one clarifying card for the lovers in the Hierophant. That is definitely awesome sauce. Interesting. You got the Strength card again. So I heard you, for you single Pisces, you need a little bit of patience for this to come along in your life. I heard for some of you other Pisceans, it's like you're looking and you're hearing and you're thinking like, is he ever going to shit or get off the pot? What's he doing? So you're concerned a little bit about this. So this is why you feel like maybe that he's quiet, or he shut you out. He could have shut you out because maybe he's trying to like plan an engagement. So he's been very secretive, and you're like, you're taking it the wrong way. And this is why I'm saying patience. Patience, that's right above the Hermit in reverse. Same if you're single. Just be patient for this lover to roll right in, because they're coming. A relationship is on the books. A marriage and engagement, it's on the books. Things are going on. The imbalance that we saw over here before, that we were talking about, it's because certain finances were hidden away or squirreled away, possibly for an engagement ring, for a wedding, to buy a house, to move in together, something along those lines. Or finding balance within this relationship, because these are the two cards that I have in the middle of the month. I hate that, I don't want to drive your reading so long that, you get bored, but you needed patience because here comes your future. How interesting. And then right going into the end of the month, the sun is coming out. How interesting. What an excellent reading. You have to come back, Pisces, and write down at the bottom, how your Valentine's worked out for you guys. Hit like and or subscribe. Circulate the video. Plus, please listen to your rising and or your moon sign to either complement or clarify this reading, or those messages are more particularly based for you because they're also heavily placed in your natal chart. Archangel Michael Samuel, thank you. I need a romance card. One more card for my Pisces. Okay, that's good enough. Now, yeah, heart-to-heart conversation. Just talk about what I said. Maybe it's not like you got the Five of Pentacles where you're left out in the cold. You just feel like they turned a cold shoulder to you, or they're not talking to you, or they've neglected you if you're in a relationship. That is what I'm saying. Have a heart-to-heart conversation. Definitely. If you feel there's an imbalance in the relationship, have a heart-to-heart. Because it seems like this union, it was meant for, to end somewhere in marriage, engagement, relationship. If you're single, put yourself out there and have a heart-to-heart conversation. Where is this that I saw this? Four of Pentacles in reverse. Opening up, allowing yourself to be vulnerable. And the other card that fell on the floor was playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit fun and shine. Hi. The overall influencing card, that's that. This is the ultimate playfulness card. The ultimate, hi, I'm here to have fun and play. Allow that to come out, because I say this to everybody in all the cards. The Aries is the first one on the zodiac wheel. They are the children. They are this. They just go out and they do things and they jump into things without thinking, and then they create all this damage. But they're doing it not in a hostile, negative way. They're doing it like any 2-year-old would. They break things because, they haven't learned yet. They're not learning their lesson. That's the thing with Aries. But hello, when we go all the way down to the end of the wheel where we come to Pisces, you are that wise one, the smart one. You've grown. You've been through the whole wheel. You've been through the journey. You've been through the whole soul cycle and circle of your life. So with that said, you sometimes neglect this part of you, Pisces. You do. You forget to be this because you're thinking so much. And sometimes your emotions play such a large part in the way that you counteract or counterbalance a situation. You forget to just have some fun. Put a little Aries in you. Do that. Allow this playfulness to come forward. If you're single, it's going to show and everyone's going to want to be with you. Or if you're in a mundane relationship, or you think it's mundane, or you think it's lacking something, don't forget to bring this back, that energy, into your relationships, Pisces. I think overall this was a blessed, amazing reading. Please come back next month and let me know how this all played out, and how we can also see in March how this plays out. Until then, Pisces, bye.